If you're ready, just go down the line, introduce yourselves.
Josh Leonard,
Patrick Smoke.
Zach Pollock, Tristan Tavares,
Mason Kugler. All right, so jumping into things, last year, a disappointing season, but it was really a deceptive record you guys had. It seemed like you guys were in almost all the games that you were in. So just tell me about the outlook coming into 2025.
I would say just the start of the offseason, we just had that mindset of something's going to change from last year, and it's just working, coming in each day and getting better, and I feel like the change of those outcomes in this year is going to be different.
Yeah, like Josh said, we've had our record on our mind the entire offseason, and I think that we've been doing a really good job of getting bigger, getting faster, and I really think that we're gonna have a good season.
Yeah, for sure. One thing we do gotta change is the start to the games. We were a slow outcoming team and tried to make our way back. Down 14, down 21. We just gotta start strong and make that lead early.
Yeah, starting strong is like a big thing, I would say, for us. Like Zach was saying, we'd come out, go 3 and out, 3 and out next drive, and we'd get a big play and score. Then our defense this year, so like you're saying, how we started out 14-0, our defense this year is looking pretty good. And I would say that 14-0 lead isn't gonna, or 14-0 deficit, or however you'd say that, isn't gonna happen this year. So I'd say we're gonna be doing pretty good.
I agree. Last year's than what we all wanted, so this year we know we gotta get better. We've been in the weight room getting faster. Just now we gotta be better than last year.
Talk to me as well about individual players or position groups that have really impressed you guys throughout the offseason and are looking to make a big impact.
I'd say for sure the linebacker group. I feel like we just lead the defense, and I feel like adding another linebacker this year, I feel like can just really change our defense.
I think personally, as linemen, our lineman group is going to be really big and physical this year. Just a bunch of really strong kids. We lost 3 seniors last year on our line, and I think that the guys that we have stepping up this year are going to be able to replace them really well.
Some guys from the DB room, Paul Brzezinski, Madison Varnick, younger guys, Benny Markle, coming back for his first year. We're looking real good, playing well, making plays left and right, and 7-on-7 and stuff. And I'm really excited for this back 5, back 7. It's looking really good.
As a quarterback, I would say like offensive line, we're like younger. I would say we still have the older like leaders on the line, but I would say like the younger guys have a huge opportunity to make a statement and prove that they're able to take over. And then our young wide receivers, I feel like they're gonna have to, or not young wide receivers, one like gonna be junior wide receiver. He's gonna have a big role this year in the offense, and then our like other receiving core and tight end core is like all returning, so it's gonna be just all older guys, and they're gonna be doing good this year.
I also think our LB room really impressed me this year. We got a lot of depth, and I think a lot of kids can play. We got a lot of competition. So.
Correct me if I'm wrong, with the stadium renovations, you guys will not be playing at the stadium, is that correct?
No, we'll be playing at the stadium this year.
Then, with that in mind, tell me about the team that you guys are most excited to play against.
Me personally, any team. I'm just excited to be out there, going out with my team, and playing whoever we got to play each week.
I'd say every team as well. Like this year we really have a chip on our shoulder, and every game, you want to do your best and do better than we did last year.
Any team, obviously, but I'd say one team in particular is Henfield. Big rivalry in our conference. They beat us last year, and we just got to come back better and get a win this year.
For me, obviously every team, like they were saying, but I would say NA personally because I ended up getting hurt against them, and I would say we were doing pretty good. We had a big lead or a little lead against them, and I feel like we would have pulled out that game if I didn't get hurt. But I feel like this is going to be our year.
I gotta go with Henfield. I mean, we lost last year, won 2 years ago, and it's always a great rivalry game. I look forward to it.
All right, I'll open the floor up to any questions, comments, concerns that anyone may have for the Norwin Knights.
Most impactful coach you've had now or in your history? Go down the line.
I'm gonna go with Coach John Lashetto. I mean, I feel like he just gets us physically strong for each year, each off season. He gives us all to the program, and that's all you can ask for a coach.
I'd say our head coach, Coach Brown. I think he came in our first year wanting to change the program. I think he's done a pretty good job trying to develop us and make us a good football team.
For me, in particular, is Coach Pruitt, and I would say Coach Schulteis and Larisha, our offensive coordinator, and Coach Pruitt, DB coach. You know, he really helped me with my technique and their confidence. My offense, you know, Larisha and Schulteis, dude, man, they're just rooting for me on my side. I can tell those guys are going to be behind me when I'm on the field.
I love all our coaches now that are on the staff, but I would say my most impactful coach was my dad when we were younger. He's just always been there just as a father and as a coach. He's always been the one that I can rely on that will always be there for me and help me with everything that I need.
I'm gonna go with our head coach now, Coach Brown. He's a great leader, and he's taught me a lot about the game.
Is there anything this summer that you guys are really focusing on?
Yeah, I'd say just the start, since last year, we didn't really start off and finish games the right way. So in everything we do this year, we're starting off workouts right, we're starting off liftings right, and we're finishing them even harder. So yeah.
I'd say just getting stronger and getting faster with Coach John. I think that we've been doing a really good job having energy at our lift sessions, speed sessions, so I think we've been doing a really good job with that.
Definitely, like Josh said, the start to our practices is definitely way more energy. We're more enthusiastic, excited to be there. You know, a couple guys last year, you could just tell, you know, we were kind of down, and some people just didn't want to be there. But this year, it's a complete different energy. Everyone wants to be there. Everyone wants to compete and just make the team better.
Just like on the offensive side, we're like a fast-paced team, so I feel like we've been trying to work even faster and trying to get our plays off quicker to catch the defense off guard.
I'd have to say getting stronger. We've been working on that a lot this off season. I mean, 6A is big, physical, so we got to be big and physical too.
Anyone else?
If you were Omar Khan or Mike Tomlin, how would you change the Steelers right now? One move.
Don't trade George Pickens.
Let Will Howard develop.
There you go. That's a good one. I like that.
I'd say feed Darnell Washington more. You know, get some concepts, some plays, make him go one-on-one. I feel like he's a big guy, can make a play on the ball. I feel like some opportunities for him.
Yeah, I'd agree with Tristan. I think we need to develop Will Howard.
I'd say just getting our offense going so our defense can play.
I'm a Bengals guy though. I like Joe Burrow.
Steelers, don't listen to this guy.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Anyone else?
How does the the fact that your school hosts the WPIAL Championship, does that give you any more motivation going into the season, or how's that feel you?
Definitely gives us an edge. You know, we think about it every year, and that's something we talk about every year. But this year, you know, that's kind of been like a stickler in our program, and we kind of, you know, having a home field advantage would be great, and I feel like we could be there this year.
Exactly what he said.